Halo, selamat sore semuanya. Selamat datang kembali di Jakarta Vintage IG Live. Hari ini kita kedatangan tamu dari negara tetangga, Singapura. Namanya Rilla Melati. Oke, sounds familiar? Mungkin ya, nanti kita tanya soal nama ini juga. Oke, kita akan ngobrol-ngobrol santai aja mengenai segala macam, mengenai ya COVID-19 ini, mengenai kehidupan sehari-hari di sana. Terus kenapa dia sering ke Jakarta, kenapa dia suka jamu, batik dan lain-lain gitu ya. Terus dia apakah dia ada mau nanya juga, dia ada darah Indonesia nggak sih gitu ya. Oke, sekarang kita akan memunculkan Rilla Melati. Oke. Aku akan sedikit bikin introduction mengenai Rilla. Halo
Halo.
Rilla, apa
Hai,
kabar?
kabar baik. This is so
Baik ya.
exciting. Yeah.
Oke, Oke, good. Semuanya oke? Suara sama gambar oke dari sana
Okay,
kelihatannya?
yeah. Clear.
Oke, oke,
Yes.
oke, good, good. Oke, tadi baru aja mau mulai introducing you to
Yeah.
the audience. Oke, oke. Ini Rilla ini kan di Singapura itu sebagai TV personality ya. You are hosting a TV program in
Yeah.
Singapore. Oke, kemudian you juga bikin buku anak-anak. Oke, beauty consultant. I'm sorry, beauty beauty
Ambassador.
health ambassador. I'm sorry. Oke, juga main film drama ya, TV
Yeah.
series.
Yeah,
Oke.
betul. Yeah.
So you're doing everything. What's left for other people?
Actually, there's plenty for other people, and that's the reason why I should move to Jakarta. There's
Okay,
way for other people.
okay. Tell me about your TV program, your TV series, drama series, your book, and your other activities.
Yes, actually television udah lama ya. Saya dari kecil. Waktu itu umur saya 2 tahun. So that was when I started
Oh,
with television.
2 years?
2 years old. I started as a child star with Singapore television. Waktu itu
I haven't.
di
I see.
Singapura tahun 75.
Okay.
Televisi itu masih belum punya warna, dia masih hitam putih. Yeah,
Okay, I didn't know that.
very vintage.
I, I, I had no idea. Okay.
You are the expert in vintage. Yeah, it's very vintage. It's not even
Okay.
in color. Yeah, waktu itu
I see.
televisi
Okay.
belum ada warna. Yeah, so
Okay.
1975, in Singapore, television became color only in 1981.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
It's good to
So
know.
I was already in television for many years. In 1981, when television became color, that was the first time I saw myself in color.
Okay. Okay. Go on.
Jadi
Okay.
saya ini
Uh,
tua bersama teknologi media gitu.
okay.
So that's
Okay.
exciting. Jadi sudah 45 tahun di television.
Wow, it's amazing. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
but as a part-time job though, that's not my
oh,
full-time job. It's a
what
part-time job. So
what do you mean?
I appear on television hosting and doing drama and all that, but it's on a part-time job because my full-time job is actually running Mini Monsters, which is my company,
I
the
see.
educational company. That's my full-time job. So
I see.
secara full-time, I'm an entrepreneur. And
Okay.
then creative content, I produce creative content for children. So I write storybooks.
Okay.
Salah
Okay.
seorang yang sungguh inspiratif dari Indonesia itu Ibu Murti Bunanta. She
Okay.
writes for children in Indonesia, very well known, bilingual
Okay.
book. So she's a good friend of mine. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's my full-time job. So the glamorous part is only part-time, but it has been
Oh,
so long. So
okay. Okay, I thought the TV hosting and all the TV related jobs are your part time, your full time jobs.
it's my part-time actually.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have this mini monster.
That's right. Yes.
Okay. What exactly do you do for mini monster?
For Mini Monsters, it's creating children's content. So buku anak-anak. So di
I see.
Singapore, it's a unique problem because Singapore has a national language which is Malay, but it's
Yes.
very rarely used. Dan tak
Used.
banyak
Yes.
orang yang tahu
Yeah.
national language-nya ialah bahasa
Yeah.
kebangsaan itu bahasa Melayu.
Yeah.
A lot of
Yeah.
people don't know that.
Yeah.
But what is interesting is the Malay children in Singapore
Yeah.
hari ini lebih bisa berbahasa Inggeris dari bahasa ibunda. Makanya saya ini menulis dalam bahasa ibunda. So I produce Malay books for Malay children learning
Okay.
Malay.
I see. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, it's very
Uh,
interesting. It's a unique problem because kita di Singapura itu walaupun kita Melayu asli, namun
yeah.
bahasanya di sekolah dan di rumah juga ya lebih
Bahasa Inggris.
lebih terdedah kepada bahasa Inggris, penggunaan
I
bahasa
see.
Inggris dan sekitarannya juga semuanya Inggris dan
Yeah.
mayoritasnya Mandarin ya, menggunakan
Yeah.
bahasa Mandarin.
Mandarin.
Jadi bahasa Melayu itu menjadi bahasa yang digunakan oleh kaum minoritas walaupun ianya adalah bahasa kebangsaan. Ianya
Yeah.
merupakan bahasa kebangsaan.
Even lagu kebangsaannya juga pakai bahasa Melayu ya.
Bahasa Melayu.
Yeah.
Kemudian command in the army juga bahasa Melayu dalam bahasa Melayu.
I see.
So
Okay,
an
interesting.
official language is Malay language, but a lot of people don't know. Jadi dia dari segi statusnya bahasa Melayu ini di Singapura, dia
Yeah.
sama seperti merlion, orchid, bunga orchid, merlion. It's a national icon. Ya,
I see.
cuma
Oh,
tidak ramai yang perasan. Jadi saya kalau
banyak.
di Jakarta, kalau saya ke Jakarta, kalau
Yeah.
mereka pasport saya itu kan pasport Singapore passport,
Yeah.
mereka biasanya nanyakan saya kabar apa ya semua dalam bahasa Inggris. Nanti kalau saya jawab dalam bahasa Melayu, semuanya
Kaget.
bisa Malay ya.
Iya. Iya.
Kaget. Kemudian nama saya kan itu Rilla Melati. Jadi kalau di immigration di Jakarta,
Yeah.
itu
Yeah.
dan di kantornya nanti bapak-bapak, oh Melayu ya. Bisa bahasa Indonesia apa bisa bahasa
Oke. Kita loncat sedikit. Itu namanya ada hubungannya sama Rilla Melati, bintang film Indonesia tahun 70-an?
Ya, saya sering ditanyakan loh itu. Soalan itu sering sekali. Sebenarnya I was not named after her. I was named after an Indonesian song. Melati dari Jayagiri.
I see. Okay.
70s. My parents grew up in the 70s. So they listen to Indonesian song. They love Indonesian
Itu lagu Bimbo.
Yeah.
Lagu Bimbo, ya.
So I was named after the song.
Jadi nggak ada hubungannya sama, bukan inspired by Rilla Melati, bukan ya? Oke. Oke, itu ada satu lagi ya temennya yang Rilla Melati namanya, itu mungkin ya?
Ya, mungkin. Dia juga teman saya, dia dari Singapura.
Oke. Yang
Marcel, kemudian move to Indonesia ya.
Ya. Oke. So Singapore has two Melatis ya?
Yes, we are not very creative people.
Okay. Tell me about your other activities, your TV program.
TV program, currently I just finished a series, drama, 13 episode. I might be involved in a new one, but because of COVID-19, we cannot shoot. So it has been pushed. The shooting is probably in July, but nothing is confirmed because the quarantine has been extended, dilanjutkan kepada 1 Juni.
Ya, kurang lebih sama kayaknya di Indonesia juga kayaknya. Ya. Oke. Sebelum lanjut ke pertanyaan berikutnya, ini ada yang komen. Oke. Hang on. Let me say hi to everyone here. Okay. Halo Agung. Wow. Oke, Agung, Kavin, Ridwan Salim. Oke, Rahimah. Oke, hello, I am Net Reti. Oke. Liana Mustafa, Sania Love Metallica, Bani Binekas, Nur Hayati Muhammad, Kavin. Thank you everyone, udah mampir di sini dengerin. Saya akan wave everyone here. asking about your TV program.
Yeah.
Okay. In the you mentioned the drama series. Okay. Are you a protagonist or are you an antagonist? Are you
Protagonist, protagonist. Protagonist, yeah, with four others. Yes, it was just done. I mean, it was over in March. Yeah,
okay?
but the filming was done last year,
Okay.
sometime around September. But before that, I also did a telemovie in Jeddah. I went to Mecca last year for
Okay.
Umrah, as well as to do the Hari Raya Haji telemovie.
I
Yeah,
see.
that was
Ah,
last year. That was nice.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so we had to hide the camera. Masjidil Haram, we had to hide the camera and
Oh,
stuff
that's
like that.
nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, okay. And you write the book.
Yes, I write
Okay.
children's
Tell me
books.
about it.
I have written 24, maybe 25 children's books so far. 25 titles. Yeah, a children.
Oh, okay.
So I'm looking forward to write one with you.
Yes, yes, sure, sure. Okay, we'll do it. We must do it.
We must
Now
do
that
it.
you know, now that I have a lot of time now.
Yes. So that
Yes,
one will be the project for 2020, a COVID project.
yes. Okay, let's make it happen this year.
Yes, yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. All the books are for children.
All the
Oh,
books are for children. Yeah. I'm a
I
children's
see.
picture book author. Yes.
I see. Okay, okay. I see
Cuma itu
many
aja,
awards.
itu yang seperti yang saya kata tadi, bukunya itu
Yeah.
dalam bahasa Melayu.
Yes.
Kebanyakannya
Oh,
dalam bahasa Melayu. But I have two bilingual book, which is English and bahasa Indonesia. That's one.
okay. Oh,
And I have one that is English and bahasa Melayu. Yeah.
okay. Is that the one that you collaborate with an Indonesian illustrator?
Yes, I collaborated with Maria Cristania. That
I
was a
s-
commission book for ASEAN. I think celebration of 50th ASEAN anniversary, and Indonesia was the country of focus in
I s-
2016. Yes.
okay, okay. Is that Cinderella, right?
Yeah, Cinderella. Yes, I gave you one.
Okay.
Yeah, I gave
Yeah,
you
yeah.
one.
I have
Yeah.
one. Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. 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 Now back to the topic of the moment which is
Yes.
the COVID-19. It's not very a good topic, but let's talk
Yeah.
about it.
Uh,
For
I think it's something that Singaporeans have never faced before. This is the first time buat pertama kali. Kita kan di sini kan biasanya senang, nyaman, aman,
yeah,
sentosa, bahagia.
yeah, betul, betul.
So yeah, there is no war, there is no rioting. You hardly have anything that is challenging in Singapore. We basically just go to work, we come back. It's a very stable place, you know. It's a very stable
Yeah.
place. And then
Okay.
suddenly COVID-19 came, and everything is different. It's really, really, really very different. I think Singapore is one of the last countries in Southeast Asia to impose a quarantine. We were one of the
Really?
last. Yeah, I think Malaysia started first. Everyone else started first, and we started in batches gradually. Even now, Lutfi, it's not called a lockdown. We are on a circuit breaker.
I
That
see.
is the
I see.
term. Istilahnya di Singapura ini circuit breaker. Ya,
Okay.
bukan lockdown. Jadi itu
Okay.
how ya? Kalau circuit breaker itu pemutus litar. Dia
Yeah.
kira dia bukan a total shutdown.
Yeah.
Dia cuma
I think
ya.
this, I think we are following the same. Yeah, not lockdown. Indonesia also
Yeah,
is not lockdown.
it's not
Though we
lockdown.
are now starting today, we are closing. The government is closing all the airport.
Okay, okay. We've closed one terminal. Yes. So to
Oh,
be
okay.
functioning, we have closed one, but all other offices, companies, everything is
Yeah,
all closed except for essential services.
I
Yeah,
see. I see.
yeah.
Okay.
But bedanya kalau di Jakarta ya kalau quarantine itu masih bisa ada laman, bisa keluar ke garden. Saya lihat tuh sepedanya. Lebih masih bisa cleaning sebagai kalau saya di sini tuh dalam rumah yang begitu kecil hanya di
Apartment.
jendela lihat keluar gitu.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So we are very
Uh,
constrict by space. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a discussion, a Zoom seminar yesterday with an architect.
Yes.
One of the
Yes.
impacts that will happen up because of this COVID-19, it will change the architecture. It will change the interior design of any space because now like every house will have a washing, what you call tap, okay, up front. I mean in the front, okay, not in the back
Ah,
as usual because then
right.
people, before we enter any space, then we have to make sure that we are clean, so we have to
Wash.
wash, and
Yes.
it will be put in the front. And also even mosque
Oh.
design also will be following accordingly, because this architect is designing a mosque uh, using the self distancing principle, so it will
Oh,
not
okay.
be like rapat lagi gitu ya. Kalau di masjid kan we have to be rapat, ya.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yes. Yeah.
because that's what's the okay, the ajaran say, okay. But I mean now I think after this COVID-19 things will change. Okay, so what
Yeah.
changes?
Yeah.
What changes in Singapore? I mean, that is was not, like before.
Very hard for me to imagine because I think in Singapore, whatever changes has to take into consideration the space constraint. We don't have that much space to
Yes.
begin with.
Yeah.
So that will be very exciting to see how Singapore actually copes with a post-COVID situation
Yeah.
because we
Yeah.
don't have space to begin with. Already, right now, when people queue to buy groceries,
Yes.
the queue has gone out of the supermarket onto
Yes.
the playground, from the
I saw
playground to
it.
under the void deck
I saw it. Yes.
because we have no space. So if I buy one packet of a cucumber, I have to queue, maybe if that is the cashier counter, I have to queue at the playground to get to the cashier counter. If you go by 1 meter, yeah, 1 meter per person. So I really don't know how Singapore will be post-COVID in terms of the spacing. That will be quite a big challenge for us. Yeah.
Yes. 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 And also because most of Singaporeans live in apartment, right? And
Yes.
not every
Yes.
apartment has a balcony.
That's right. We have corridors, but we don't have a balcony. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Not
that will
not
be,
all, not everyone. Yeah.
yes, that be tough because you want to be outside, even though you stay home, but you want
Yes.
to be outside. Yeah, that's tough. Okay. Oh,
Yes. So I
and yeah,
think the
yeah,
concern now in Singapore is the quarantine is very challenging for mental health kesihatan minda. It's
yeah.
very challenging because Singapore has no space. We are very limited. We are very close with our neighbors. We can hear conversations. So when you are only confined to the house in a very small, geographically small area, how do you cope with it? It's different from people living in other bigger countries. So I think mental health is a problem. We are also looking at the possibility. I was just reading about it this morning. Domestic abuse, because some people just cannot live with some people in the house because of violence and everything else, but because of the quarantine they have to live with that situation. So I think we are also seeing a rise in abuse, especially for the women, if they have abusive spouse, and how are they going to cope living inside the house for this
Um,
quarantine period. So itu
yeah,
kasihan ya.
yeah, yeah. That's
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. Do you have a helper in your apartment?
I used to, but I no longer have a helper because my son is grown up. But when my son was small, I used to have an Indonesian helper for more than 12 years. Maybe I had an Indonesian helper for 16 years.
Okay. Wow.
But yeah, but my son is all grown. He's in the army now, so I don't
Yeah.
need a helper anymore. So I'm the helper now. I clean and I wash, and I'm the helper now. So I have
Very.
4 weeks to make my house clean for Lebaran without visitors.
Oh yeah.
Without visitors. So I'm cleaning the house without visitors. For no visitors.
Yeah. So you live
Yeah.
by your own, on your own? I mean,
Yes,
by
yes,
yourself?
yes,
Okay. Okay. Okay.
yes.
And
Myself. That's right.
okay.
And your son is 18, right? That's
He's 19
17.
this year.
19.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
that's
yeah.
compulsory for any man. No, once they hit 18 to go to the army.
That's right. Yes. So in Singapore, it's compulsory for the boys to do
Yeah.
national service. We call it national service. So they can't choose. They will be posted to either the army, the police,
Yeah.
civil defense.
Yeah.
So we have few. So they can't choose. They will just be posted. So my son is 19. He finished his IB exams last year. So this year he started army. But you know what? He's now serving NS at home. So that's the best national service for him. He's at
Okay.
home because he can't go back to the camp because of COVID. So the national service boys are sent home. Yeah.
You mean he's with you now?
I have put him at my mother's house from the
I,
quarantine, from the start of the quarantine, so he can help them because they don't know how to buy things online. My
okay.
parents. So if I put my son there, then my son can help them with the online purchase, so they don't have to go to the market.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure. Oh, okay, okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Now, we met several times in Jakarta, and I see you come here very often. So, what do you do here in Jakarta?
Segala yang saya suka ada di Jakarta. Jadi saya sering ke sana. So like
Okay.
I was telling my friends, I said, they cannot close Batam. Please don't let them close Batam because I need to go to Batam. I said,
What is it
everything
in
that I
Batam?
like is in Indonesia. I
What is
can't
it
go
in
out. We
Batam?
can't go out. Yeah, sorry?
What is it in Batam that you like?
Everything that I can find in Jakarta, I can find in Batam. So it's closer to me, 45 minutes by ferry.
Okay.
Segalanya, kue lapis, lulur, apalagi ya, cream bath, spa, so many. So I
Okay.
said, I need my life back. I have to go to Batam. So after the quarantine, it's either I go to Batam or I will go to Jakarta. It's only 2 hours away.
Yeah.
Oh,
And okay, what do you
and
do
my
again in
jamu, and
Jakarta?
my
And what's
jamu.
your typical activities in Jakarta when you come here?
I always go to all the batik places to check out
Okay.
the batik design, and then I also go for classes. I take
Okay.
up jamu classes in Jakarta, Suwe Ora
Okay.
Jamu.
Okay.
There's another place, the Jamu Bar. Yeah, and I make friends with jamu people.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
that's what I do. And then I love to go to Jakarta supermarket to find bahan-bahan mentah untuk jamunya karena di Singapura nggak ada. Temulawak, apa lagi ya? Temu kunci. I can't
Okay.
find those things in Singapore.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I can't. There is only one market that has that in Geylang Serai, but it's quite it's quite
Yeah.
hard for me to go to just one market and just buy that. So I rather go to Jakarta, buy everything, and then come back, or go to Batam, buy everything, and come back.
Okay. So you make jamu in Singapore, but the materials, the bahan-bahan you got from Jakarta.
Ya, bahan-bahan mentahnya dari Batam atau dari Jakarta. If I go there, or I will ask my friends to bring them back for me,
Yeah.
and then I will just make it in Singapore. So siapa ya namanya yang teman Lutfi itu Novi ya, Novi.
No.
Siapa
Yeah.
yang dari Suwe
Banova.
Orajamu?
Yeah. Banova.
Nova ya.
Yeah.
Ya, kan Nova pernah bilang sama saya, I can start the class in Singapore, and then I tell her, yes, but how am I going to get the things? I have to buy the things from you. Because,
Okay.
even if I start the classes here, it's going to be hard for me to get the things. Yeah. If I were to manufacture it in Singapore, I need to find a way to work with an organic farm, like a small organic farm, to supply me with the things. I probably have to grow it here.
Yeah,
Ya,
I
tapi
think
kan
so.
itu kualitasnya kan nggak sama kalau di Indonesia itu kan, because the soil is so much better in Indonesia. So I can't get the same quality, I think.
I see. Okay, but not all jamu has, you have to have temu kunci, right? Or all jamu needs temu kunci or temu
Not
lawak?
all, but I think most jamu starts with roots. All kinds of roots. Even jahe is a family of roots. Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean
yeah.
jahe you can find in Singapore quite easily,
Yeah.
but mostly it's from roots.
I
So
see.
that is a challenge because in Singapore we import everything. We don't grow anything.
Yeah.
We don't grow anything. I'm trying to grow bawang putih. I know bawang merah. I'm trying to grow that. I have
Yeah.
successfully planted 3 onions in a small pot. 3 onions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what kind of jamu
Yeah.
do you like?
For now, I think the one that I like is kunyit asam, beras
Okay.
kencur,
Okay.
and then there's one more. It has rosella in it. That one is also very nice. There's rosella and kayu manis,
Okay.
and one more ingredient I can't remember. Yeah,
Okay.
that one is also nice. Yes.
Okay. So you like jamu. Do you like it because of the real health benefits, or because you think it's like exotic?
Because it's exotic. I like it because it's exotic. It makes me feel special because the Chinese has Chinese tea, Indian has got masala tea. So what does a Malay have? So I always tell people Malays must have something. So Malays have jamu. So because of that, I'm very determined to study it very well because we still have to be represented with something.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's the reason why I'm studying it because I think the representation is there's an oversell in Japanese tea, in Chinese tea, it's overly marketed. But how many people actually know jamu? So
Yeah.
I told Nova, I said, what you're doing is so good because you're making jamu upmarket, and that's the way to go because you innovate it and you repackage it, you make it
Yeah.
sound and look very cool and hip, and I can drink it very very well. It doesn't have
Yeah.
to be pahit ya. Kalau dulu
Yeah.
kan jamu itu orang bilang pahit apa segala
Yeah.
macam. So
Yeah.
now it's very cool and it's a beverage. So
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I want to bring that back. I want to bring that back, and also because it's matching with my name, Rilla Melati. So if if I do jamu or if I sell jamu, I think it's matching, lo.
Yes.
It's matching. People will not ask why it's matching. I will tell them, well, my name is Melati, so I have to go back to my roots.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting. And with jamu,
Yeah.
you can create your own jamu. Do you know that, right?
What? Sorry.
Kan kita bisa bikin jamu sendiri, menciptakan jamu sendiri with different material.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
You
Yes.
can mix it and then have your own recipe because
Yeah.
even Nova says that everybody has their personal recipe. Actually, I have saudara di Jakarta. I have
Oh,
relatives in Jakarta, and
okay.
they have their own jamu recipe which they want to pass to me. So I was supposed to go this year in July and
Okay.
stay in Jakarta for 1 month. But because of COVID, I have to change my plans. So
Yeah.
that's the reason why I tell you. I said maybe you should find me. I can stay for 1 month, and then I can do all my jamu courses, finish it, and then just go back to Singapore.
Okay.
Yeah,
Now, okay, you like jamu, okay, and then you
yeah.
mentioned batik. Okay. Tell me more about batik that you like. When you say you visit
Um,
batik shops, or do you go to the gallery, or do you go to the batik workshop, or what do you do with batik?
I usually go to the batik fair. They have it at JCC. They
Yes.
usually have an annual batik fair. The one
Yes.
that I think there was one time I met you there. Remember?
Yeah. Yes.
You were
Yes.
curating.
It's
Yeah, you were curating the exhibition.
yes. 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 Yes.
Yeah,
I
so
remember
I
that. Yeah.
usually go for that kind. Yeah, I
Uh,
go for that kind. Then I will learn that there are many batik suppliers, and then I get a better variety, a better price. But
yes.
it's mostly for my personal use. I don't go back to Singapore or resell or turn. I'm not a fashion person, so I like fashionable things, but I'm not a fashionista. I don't. Yeah, I can't sell clothes. I can write books. I can't sell clothes. I can learn to make jamu, but I don't think I can sell clothes. Yes.
Okay. Okay. So there are many kinds of batiks, and which one do you like better? I mean, most.
Sorry, I can't hear you. I can't
Okay.
hear you. Sorry.
Batik apa yang paling disukai?
Batik yang motifnya kayak manggis. You know, it looks like mangosteen.
Okay.
Ya,
Oh,
yang
okay.
ya saya suka motif fruits apa buah-buahan
Buah-buahan.
sama birds.
I see.
Kalau ada burung.
Okay.
Ya.
Okay. Okay, birds ya. Okay. Berarti itu yang warna-warni dong ya. Yang colorful ya, bukan yang monoton.
Yang monoton yang manggis itu
I see.
biasanya monoton biru apa brown gitu-gitu.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. 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 Aside from Jakarta, which parts of Indonesia udah pernah kemana aja?
I think I've been to every part of Indonesia except for
Solo.
the islands. Maybe I haven't been to. I want to see Komodo dragon.
Okay, I lost your voice. Sorry. I lost you. Okay. Okay, maybe closer. Maybe the volume.
Can you hear me?
Yes. No. Yes. Okay. You were saying.
Okay. So yeah, can you hear me
Yes.
now?
Yes.
Yeah. So my favorite places would be Bali and Jogja and Bali, Jogja. I've been to Sumatra. I've been to Padang.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been to Padang. I've been to Bukit Tinggi.
Okay, that's nice. I like Bukit Tinggi.
Yes. Sumatra. I've been to, yeah, these are the places. I want to go to Surabaya. I have not been to Surabaya. I have saudara lo di Surabaya. I have relatives because my father's father, my grandfather is
Yes.
Javanese.
Okay.
So dia itu
From
Jawa Surabaya dia. Tapi
Surabaya.
ya Jawa Surabaya.
I see.
Datang ke Singapura tahun 50-an mungkin.
I see.
40-an tahun 50-an after the war. Yeah.
Okay.
So he has relatives there. So my father has been to Surabaya and met my relatives, but I haven't been to Surabaya. But
Okay,
I
you
have
should go.
relatives in Surabaya.
Oh, yeah. You should go. And you have one also in
Yes.
Ciputat, right?
Jakarta is my mother's side. My mother is actually biologically my mother is Chinese, but she was adopted by a Malay family with Palembang origins.
I see.
It's
Okay.
very interesting. Yes.
Yeah.
So
This
my
I never
mother's
heard.
family has a Palembang origin. So I have relatives in Palembang as well. And
Okay.
then my mother's father is from Palembang, and then her mother is Javanese. So
I
I'm
see.
more Indonesian. We are more Indonesian than Malaysia. I am segelintir rakyat Singapura yang enggak ada saudaranya di Malaysia loh. Saya
Iya ya. Biasanya semuanya di banyak Malaysia ya.
Malaysia, yeah. So I
Yeah.
am a very small percentage of a Singaporean that does not have any relatives at all in Malaysia. That's very funny. So all my
Okay.
relatives are in Indonesia. I have relatives dulunya di Kebun Kacang, kemudian pindah di Ciputat, kemudian ada di mana-mana lah di Jakarta itu. Yeah.
Okay. So you feel like more Indonesian?
Yes. I always tell you I'm born in the wrong country.
I wanted to say that in my introduction to you, but I want you to say it yourself.
I always say, maybe I was born in the wrong country. Why is it that when I'm in Jakarta, when I'm in Indonesia, I feel the Indonesianness? It's so easy to feel the Indonesianness, you know? And then I come back to Singapore, I say, oh, what can I do? Like jamu, for example. If I
Okay.
want to do it in Singapore, I can't just say, I cannot just tell people, hey, this is jamu, buy jamu. But they're not going to have any idea what jamu is all about. Because
Really?
culturally,
Really?
yeah,
Really?
because culturally they've never heard of it. A Malay beverage, a Malay exotic Malay kind of wellness health. What is that? What is that form? They have never heard of it because it has always been Indian has Ayurveda,
Okay.
Chinese has
Chinese.
Chinese medicine, Sing Se. But what
Yes.
does Malay have? You know, recently I asked my friend this very simple question. I said, "Look, Chinese has Chinese tea, Indian has masala tea. What is Malayu tea?" And nobody could answer me. I
Yeah.
said,
Yeah.
and then they asked me, "So what is Malayu tea?" And I said, I did my research, and Malay tea is actually the Melati, jasmine tea.
Jasmine.
Jasmine tea is actually
Jasmine.
Malay tea because it is very much from the Nusantara.
Yes.
It really grew out of Indonesia and Nusantara. So jasmine tea diangkat sebagai teh Melayu yang namanya apa itu teh Melayu? It's actually jasmine tea. So I told my friend, I am the chosen one because it is my name. I
That's
said,
a good one.
yeah, I said, I have to be in my element, and that's the reason why I like Indonesia. I told you when I'm in Indonesia, everything belongs to me. I have teh melati, I have everything in Indonesia is melati. I have jalan melati, I have melati raya, I have everything belongs to me. So I said I'm very
Sorry for the okay technical problem a little bit. I
yeah
think I pressed the wrong button. Okay. Yes.
yeah.
Okay. Now, uh, did we cover all activities that you have right now? Like the book you
Yes,
we talk about the book, the TV
yeah.
program, and the drama series.
Mm,
The beauty and health
yes.
ambassador. Okay.
Yes. So if
Okay.
I want to do anything in Singapore with regarding introduction of the Malay culture or things with a Malay background, I
Uh-huh.
have to re-educate Singaporeans. I have to
Okay.
re-educate because Singapore is a multiracial country. You cannot assume that they know everything about the other races. We are very much a melting pot, but we may not necessarily be integrated. So that is the problem I
Yes.
have. Because in terms of integrasi, it's not, it is an assumption. We understand each other, but do we really fully understand each other? So the integrasi in Singapore, I think, still happens at a very superficial level. We haven't come to really integrasi dalam arti kata yang benar-benar kita faham semuanya yang bangsa-bangsa lain yang tinggal di sini. So I am trying to do that
Yeah.
via the books that I write, with all the different content that I create, to
Mm.
modernize how people actually look at Malay content. So we
Mm.
exist, we are very good with English, but look, we have this budaya, this identity that I think you need to look at us as well. You know, so we blend in a different way. So that is something that I shout out about in Singapore. Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
actively champion it, but I consciously want people to be aware of that. No, we are Singaporean. I speak very good English, but you know what? I also speak Malay very well. So I want you to know that there are good Malay content that you need to know because it exists in Singapore. It's part of the language that makes the country vibrant, and this is what Singaporeans is all about. Because when you look at Singapore, people tend to see only the touristy things, the glamorous things, the nice things. Everybody
Yeah.
sees Singaporean as one country, but actually within that society, there are multiple levels of people existing that even we ourselves don't know each other, right? I mean, I'm sure people in the Mandarin sector don't know that I exist. Well, we are Singaporeans. So why is it very difficult for people in the minority community who are doing very good work to be part of the larger mainstream? So I think that is what I want to work on.
I see.
Yeah.
You think the Malays in Singapore has a kind of identity crisis?
I think we need to be out there. We need to be more out there and integrated together with the mainstream. We don't want to do good and then we are just featured on Berita Harian, Koran Bahasa Melayu only. We want to be featured on the Straits Times. Why is it so hard for people who have achieved so much in the community to be known on the greater platform? Why is it so hard? Why are we not being given more eyeball? That's my issue. I see and I work with a lot of good people within the community, but they are not known in the largest Singapore community, representing Singapore on a national mainstream platform. Yeah,
I see. Do you
yeah.
think the Malays are a bit left behind in terms, compared to other race?
I think we are overrepresented in some areas, like the problematic areas, the social problems, and all that. We are a bit overrepresented on those areas. We tend to have a higher statistics in those areas, but I want to move away from that and actually show the good things that's being done by the community. Maybe we are overrepresented in certain areas, but we are also good in other areas. We come with a different DNA. You know, the Malays are more animated, sukanya nyanyi, hiburan, sebagainya ya, jiwanya lebih lembut gitu. So rather than looking at that as a distraction, how can you use that DNA in the Malays to
Yeah.
make us a very unique community? So I can be a lawyer, I can be an engineer, I can be an architect, but because I am Malay, I am a singing architect. Because I am Malay, I am a singing doctor. Because I'm Malay, I'm a singing lawyer. Because I have that DNA. So I shouldn't be reprimanded, or I shouldn't be left behind just because I love entertainment. I shouldn't be stereotyped just because I can sing, just because my community can sing better than everyone else. So I think we are being pigeonholed. We are
Yes.
being pigeonholed,
Yes.
and people only want to recognize the Malays as coming with one talent or just this particular talent. I
Yeah.
want people to see us as having a talent that can be blended together, being a professional, and at the same time we can be put out there in the larger mainstream community. I think that is the hard work. That is the real work that professionals in Singapore has to do right now, whether COVID or non-COVID. Maybe after COVID, then people will pay a little bit of attention. Yeah, but COVID or non-COVID, I think that should be the larger work that I want people to know. Yeah.
Okay. You are doing it because you believe in it, out of your like personal, what you call, reaching out,
Yes.
outreach to the
Yes.
community. But
That's
you
right.
think, does it mean that the government is not doing enough
Uh,
when it comes to the? Mhm.
I think they are doing quite good work. I wouldn't say not enough. They're doing quite good work. But I think in terms of a promotion and promoting, I just feel that we shouldn't be communal. That's the word. We shouldn't be communal. For example, if I want to launch a Malay book, I want to launch it in Orchard
In the
Road, for example.
mainstream, yeah, in the mainstream
Yeah,
venue.
mainstream. Yeah,
Yeah.
I write a Malay book, but you know what? Because I'm a Singaporean, I think I want to launch it at Orchard Road. I don't want to launch it at Geylang Serai, because why should I be communal? I want to attract other races to know that, hey, Malay books exist, for example.
Yeah.
So I want to move away from this communal thing. I think the government is doing enough. It's fine, but for the longest time, we have always associated Malays with just Malay activities, kompang, tarian, Bikir Barat, whatever have you. Okay, yes, fine, we have those cultural things, but let's not always be communal. Let's not always associate the Malays with just being good at that.
Yeah.
So I think moving away, and that's the reason why many years ago I stalked your Instagram. I stalked your Instagram because you wrote the 2 books on vintage. The Happy Vintage, yes?
Happy vintage, yes.
Yeah, Happy Vintage. And then I kind of looked at your content and I said, this is what it should be. This is how Malays should be approaching things from the innovative point of view. Because you are still very much Indonesian, but your interpretation of things is very current. It's very what the world at that time wanted. And I remember those times, it was also the time where vintage was getting a lot of eyeball, a lot of popularity. And I said, why is it working for this man? What is it that he has in terms of his formula that I can learn from? And that was when I started tracking your book. And then I went to Bali and I found it at the Bali airport. So I bought it.
Oh, at the Perry Plus.
Yes, at Perry Plus. Yes, so I bought it. So and that was how this whole friendship came about, because I decided, oh, maybe I should use technology to collaborate. And Instagram was so new at that time. Remember, people don't actually know each other through Instagram. So I decided to, like, maybe I should add this man and see more of his
Thank you.
work.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that
I-
was the positive step that I took in order to establish the Singapore, going out of Singapore, reaching out to a tribe that I think is like-minded. I think technology helps in that sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Now you haven't told me about your beauty and health ambassador
Oh
stuff.
yes, beauty and health. Yeah. Although the age, it is not very reflective of that.
No.
The beauty. Okay. I became a beauty ambassador for the Organic Room. It's a Singapore brand.
Okay.
So a few years ago, when I was starting out with the wellness journey, I decided to change my diet to go organic. So that was how I became appointed as the ambassador, because I changed my entire skincare. So these days, I only use organic products. And the thing about using organic, once you have gone organic, you cannot go back to using
Yeah.
other things, because you will get a reaction. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I'm
So
still with them. It's like 5
Okay.
years. I've signed on 5 years with them. I'm
Oh,
still
okay.
their ambassador. And recently, like 3 years back, I also became the ambassador for this exercise. No, not exercise. For this, it's like a gym. It's called onehabit.co in Singapore. And they're very innovative. It's founded by a girl. And
Okay.
she does it online. She has a very huge following online. And I just love her concept. She goes to people and she alters their habit one day at a time. That's why it's called One Habit. So you just alter one habit one day in order to get to your wellness goal.
I see. Okay. So you are leading a healthy lifestyle now, and you're going organic in
Yes.
it's in your diet too.
In my diet, yes, but sometimes I cheat because I eat ice cream and I eat everything.
It's too good, yeah.
Yes, it's too good, and I think it's too unrealistic.
Sorry.
It's too unrealistic to just be 100% organic. It's
Yeah.
unrealistic. Yes.
Yeah.
So
Sometimes you have to cheat. Yeah.
yes. So I will cheat, and then I will completely cheat when I'm in Jakarta, when I see martabak manis. So I fail. I swear to you, I fail. And then these days, you Gojek everythingnya, Gojek. Hello, Gojek ini, Gojek itu. So in the end, I just abandoned my diet when I'm in Jakarta. Who can diet in Jakarta, right? Ayam penyet and apa segala macam. So I'm an expert in Gojek.
Sorry. Okay. Can
I am such an expert with Gojek, with
Okay.
ordering everything from Gojek. I think I'm such
Yeah.
an expert, I can teach you.
I'm good too.
Yes, yeah.
My son taught me. Yeah.
Yes, it's so good. I tell you, Gojek is heaven. It's a godsend. It's
Yeah.
really, yeah.
Okay. Now we are almost at the end of the show, at the end of the conversation. Yeah. Okay. Do you have anything to say, like words of wisdom
Oh.
to our fans here who are here? Okay.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
I think everybody should just be safe. Be compliant, stay safe, follow what the government is telling you to do. I think ini udah kira darurat ya. Kita ini
Yeah.
dalam zaman darurat. So it is berkompromi in terms of your rights. Know that you are protecting other people's rights as well. So that is what I want to say for COVID. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. Rilla, thank you so much for your
Thank you.
time.
Yes.
No, really, I appreciate it. Okay, and Senang sekali ngobrol. Jadi pertanyaannya cuma sedikit, tapi jawabannya banyak sekali karena udah terbiasa ngomong di televisi ya.
Yeah, yeah.
Oke,
job.
thank you. Yes, oke. Sekarang hari Jumat, besok jam mungkin malam sekitar jam 7 atau jam 7.30 malam,
Yeah.
kita akan ngobrol dengan desainer, bintang film,
Wow.
model,
Mhm.
model, desainer. Oke, namanya Philip Yusuf.
Okay.
Philip Yusuf, oke, akan hadir di sini sekitar jam 7 atau jam 7.30, nanti akan dikonfirm, ngobrolin soal bagaimana dia mendesain furniture dari aircraft. Material, yes.
Wow. Wow.
Ya. Oke, namanya Philip Yusuf. Oke, dia famous,
Wow.
oke.
Okay.
Like huge followers ya. Oke, so
Right.
okay, I'm glad that I can be here in IG Live every day.
Yes.
I think it's good that we stay home so we can do a lot of others. We can do other stuff. You know,
Yes.
we can be more productive.
Yes.
Okay, thank you again, Rilla. Udah datang. Philip is here. Okay, thank you, Philip. Okay,
Yes.
I'll see you tomorrow ya. Okay. Oke, teman-teman, terima kasih sekali lagi. Kita akan tutup session ini dengan Rilla Melati dan besok kita akan ketemu dengan Philip Yusuf jam 7 atau jam 7.30. Oke? Dia banyak followersnya, jadi pasti akan banyak yang nonton. Oke, thank you Philip. Oke, bye-bye.